everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two tight ends who were both selected in the fourth round of the 2011 NFL Draft. It's Julius Thomas going up against Jordan Cameron. Now let's head down to Jim Nance and Bill Sims with two matchups.
Dolphins and Jaguars on EA Sports. A sweltering September day here as we get ready for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. And Bill, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
Well, we're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
The Dolphins ready to get this action started. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. This game has officially begun. Robinson's going to start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Jacksonville's offense is led by 6'5" quarterback Blake Bortles, who is the future of the franchise.
Well, he's a big old boy, as they would say, and he is country strong, no doubt about it, when you watch him play. And to me, that's his biggest strength, the fact that he's big, he has a presence on the field, and he is definitely the leader of the football team.
The Jaguars from the 27. Slashing to the right side. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. Second down and 9. Bortles on the move. Incomplete. That was Grimes on the coverage. Here's how the Dolphins defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Jaguars will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. 3rd and 9. Great pass. Great catch. Great control.
Well, if you want to exploit cover 3, then you better be ready to throw the football to the sidelines. Well, my man is not afraid, and that was a good throw.
First down at the 41. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
That time the quarterback runs the option. Well, it takes too long to develop, Jim, and that time the defense is ready, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40. Robinson's brought down after picking up only a yard.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. Blackman's got it, and a first. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Play clock's running down. Jones in on the tackle. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
There we go now.
Bortles taking off.
Incompletion on that hurried throw.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Gets out of the pocket fast and not able to make the throw for the completion though.
Here we go. 390. 390.
3rd and 9.
Robinson's got the catch and the first.
The Jaguars on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Robinson's tackled right at the 28.
Robinson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Robinson's lined up as the single back. The Jaguars take it from the 28. They call his name again.
The Dolphins' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Bortles ready for the snap. Empty backfield. The Jaguars have it at the 29.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The kick is through for 3. We're late in the first, and that field goal puts them on top.
Yes, and it's a confidence boost. No question about it. When you get a field goal or a touchdown late in the first quarter and it puts you on top, it just feels good.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Tannehill's going to be at quarterback today. Last week he had a solid game, throwing for over 300 yards.
Well, he shows his athletic ability on the field, so you can understand why he can play wide receiver in college football. But what I like about him, what excites you about Ryan Tannehill, is the fact every year he physically is throwing the football better, and that's a big thing in this league.
First down at the 20. Miller's going to receive the toss.
The Dolphins running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. And ball is out. Tackles made.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
3rd and 2. It's caught by Kenny Stills.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag. Run to the flag of the end zone. Or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Still not taken down. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Dolphins on offense here to start the second quarter. Setting up now at the 45.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap for a gain of about 5.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Tannehill's 3 for 3 with that completion. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 40. Makes the catch in open space.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row. And it's complete to Cameron.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down here after the completion. Miller's handed the football. Brown's in on the tackle.
The Dolphins know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Gray's taking the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
The catch is made by Cameron. Paul Postlesny makes the tackle. 3rd down. Tannehill's got it in the gun. And that touchdown, Miami.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Jaguars set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 7-3. Lee's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Dolphins defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out. Robinson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That leads us to 2nd down. They'll run it here. That gains a few. The Jaguars have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Robinson's had a really hard time of it, and right now his team with it behind knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up. And when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up.
Middle of the 2nd quarter, and this offense continues to struggle, Phil.
Sooner or later, they got to find some rhythm out there. And, maybe it's a trick play that can get them started. Sometimes a reverse, a flea flicker, plays like that can get your offense feeling good and playing better.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. The Dolphins offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again. The Jaguars defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Dolphins take it from the 33. They'll run it off the toss.
Miller's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. Gray's going to take the handoff now. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Dolphins take it from the 38. It's caught by Matthews. And Matthews is marked down at the 27. That's 5 receptions on the day.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment defense. Still 1st down.
First down here. The Dolphins line up, split backfield.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
And it's batted down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here. 2 tight ends on the field here. Sims makes the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Dolphins call a timeout. Their first. They've got a first down with just a minute remaining before halftime. The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 10. Surveys. Rashard Matthews has the reception. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. This will be 2nd down. The shotgun formation. Stills on touchdown, Dolphins. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the 2nd quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Dolphins defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Man, he was the best.
The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It's now 2nd down.
The Dolphins lined up in the nickel.
There we go now. Green, 39. Ding, 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 ding.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Blackman's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. After the penalty, it's 2nd down and 12. The Jaguars come out with a split backfield. Snapping out of the gun. And it's a reception by Blackman. Mark him down for another reception.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Jaguars facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge.
Go. There we go. Green, 39.
Bortles going to take it from the gun. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
The Jaguars go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first.
Great starting field position for the offense.
The Dolphins from the 27. And they take him down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. Tannehill from the gun. Tannehill's now going to hit the ground in a slide and in the play.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Jaguars official. They're saying he's cleared to return, so we should see him back on the field very soon. Back up to you.
The kick is good.
How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
Lee's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Jaguars are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Dolphins have come in and looked good as the road team. And will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward.
The Jaguars defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Deion Sims hauls it in. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to the left.
The ball lands in the hands of Landry.
The Dolphins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
2nd and 2 coming up. The Dolphins snap it at the 41. Out to Stills.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
Double tight end formation.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Miller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Dolphins have it at the 39. Davis is able to read that play and make the hit.
Tannehill's trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over it as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Gray's got it on the handoff. He's into the open. And in for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Jaguars now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 24-3. Robinson's got it. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Dolphins defense has to be looking across the line of scrimmage and saying, what were you guys thinking about the last time when you went for it on 4th down on your own side of the field?
I don't even know if they can concentrate. They're still laughing about the 4th down decision the time before. So come on, sharpen up on the offensive side.
To make some good decisions. This is like life.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Taylor's there to make the tackle.
Robinson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit here, Jim Nance. Good job on the option play. They just attacked the offense. The quarterback kept the football, but there's nowhere to run, and he lost yards.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Dolphins went into the locker room at halftime with a big lead. They did not come out in the second half and change their demeanor at all. The intensity is still there, Phil.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Usually you go in at halftime, you lose some of that momentum. You lose that emotion, but they did not. They have come out here and they continue to play hard.
Lamar Miller with the carry.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down and in a very precarious spot. Second and 11. Trying to plow ahead.
In a situation like this, 3rd long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
3rd down and must be extremely careful with the football. The Dolphins will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. To Williams. Knocked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Jim, the defense just missed a big opportunity there. They got the offense backed up, and they let them pick up a big first down.
Tannehill's now completed his last 7 passes. And the give to Lamar Miller. Then picks up about 3.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Picked up a couple that time.
Miller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Jaguars defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. From the gun, Tannehill. The Dolphins now move the chains. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Gray's tackled down at the 31. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Wide to the left. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 42. Another handoff.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 4. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Miller's met at the 23. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Dolphins lined up, bunch formation. 2nd down and 7. And it's swatted away.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Third and 7. It's Miller. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The defense stops the clock. Sturgis will line up for the field goal try. And he converts here on the field goal try. The outcome of this game is probably now all but decided, as that field goal makes it virtually official.
Yeah, I think it does make it official. They're going to win this football game, and you sit around now and you can just think about all the things you're going to tell the press and how great you are and what you did out there today to help your team win.
The Jaguars offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Jaguars at the line of scrimmage, split backfield, first down at the 21. In Incomplete. That was Grimes on the coverage. 2 minutes to go in the second half. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
Picks up about 2. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Second down and 8. Gray's going to secure the handoff. Picks up maybe 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and 5. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Oh, who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Robinson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. Cameron Wake coming on to the field now. And it's been a defensive showcase game for this unit, and now they're just cruising to the finish line in full control.
The coaches are going to be so excited about this game because the defensive players executed the game plan to perfection. That was the difference. That's why they won.
Bortles alone in the backfield. 2nd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. 3rd down on the way. Empty backfield look for Bortles here. Bortles back in shotgun formation. And that's Grimes in on the stop. 1st down. Offense readying for the snap. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Bortles got it in the gun. Alan Hearns with the grab. The Jaguars with no timeouts left. Out of the shotgun. Robinson on the receiving end. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Even though you're getting blown out and you have no chance of winning the game, keep trying your best. Don't give up because it will serve you better in the future.
And this will probably wrap things up here. 2nd down and 10. Launching it deep. A takeaway. I know it's too early to panic, but that's now back-to-back losses.
I don't think the players will panic, but I know this. The fan base and everybody else in the press, they'll panic. This will be the end of the world, but it's not. They can turn things around and they can win next week.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying